Hi, hello, my beautiful friends. What is going on? This is your girl, Health Coach Tamala, the Juice Magician, and this is our Coach's Corner segment. This is our Coach's Corner segment. So on Thursdays at 5, we go live with Coach's Corner, and Coach's Corner is intended to just pass along health information, health tips, hacks, just different things that news you can use, basically. So, what's that? So basically, this is the opportunity to pass on information that is health related. So I am a certified health coach, and I have so much training, just experience and knowledge that I want to share it in chunks. So it's easy for me to kind of share it in chunks. So people are always asking me questions about different things as it relates to health. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes, see if anybody's gonna jump on. But in the meantime, I'm gonna sniff me some oils because I love my essential oils, which is also a very good part of my wellness um regimen. So oils just kind of help to relax you. It's been a long day. I worked today, so there's been a lot going on. But you come in, you keep it moving. You have to do things you have to do. So the oil, this is a Revitay. I love a Revitay, and then what it does is just gives me kind of energizes me, but relaxes me at the same time. Just brings me down from running, rushing around. So today's topic is about chewing. Yes, chewing, the actual art of chewing and eating. So, did you know that how you eat is just important as what you eat? How is that? So on Tuesday, my Talk About It Tuesday, Let's Talk About It Tuesday was about what kind of eater are you? You know, are you a speed eater? Are you a distracted eater? Do you have your computer open, your television on? Or are you a savory eater? You like to relax and savor and really enjoy your food. So that was my topic on Tuesday because I just wanted to kind of see where people were, like, what's your method of eating because it's very interesting. But in the Western culture, we are trained to eat fast. Like most lunch breaks are what, 30 minutes? And so we are kind of trained to just get your food, eat fast, and keep it moving. So that's just what it is in the Western culture because you have other cultures where they just sit down and enjoy meals like for hours. They just sitting around and really indulging in their foods and really get to enjoy their foods. And it's just not like that for us because over here in our Western culture, this America that we have, it's about production, productivity. So it's not time to sit down and relax and really enjoy your food. It's all about getting done, getting back to work. So 30 minutes lunch, it's not enough. So by the time you get your food ready, eat your food, try to let your food digest to go back to your desk or wherever you're going, the time is just gone. So how to chew? How to chew? If you consistently practice chewing your food, you'll be amazed at how much better your digestive works. Because really, digestion starts in your mouth. So working around that food in your mouth and that saliva that builds up when you're chewing your food, that's what helps to break down your food and that aids in your digestion. So really the digestion process starts in your mouth. And so the more time you spend chewing and allowing those juices from your saliva to penetrate your food, the food is already being broken down. So we know that if your food is being broken down, it's not going into your digestive tract as full chunks. Because when you just chew, 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 swallow, chew, 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 swallow, guess what? Those unchewed pieces are going directly to your digestive tract, and your body has to work hard to try to digest those pieces. It really has to work extra hard to try to digest those chunks that did not get digested. So, um, how much less you actually need to eat when you chew your food, you really eat less. And you eat less because you are spending so much time chewing and enjoying your food, your body can signal you and let you know when it's full. When you're eating fast, when you're just like, and just really eating. Excuse my, look, I ate some popcorn before I started. So when you're eating fast, your body is doesn't know when it's full because you're not allowing it the time it needs to really process what you've already consumed and allowing yourself to see that, okay, maybe I'm getting full. So when you slow down your eating and really chew and enjoy and savor your food, that signal gets to your brain to say, okay, I've had enough. I've eaten enough and I'm full. And you tend to stop eating. So, and it's also more energizing overall when you're just really chewing your food. Because think about like if you go to fast food for lunch and you have 30 minutes. And so you're just like, you have this hamburger, you have these fries and whatever it is, and you just like, you're eating your food because you know, first of all, you took time to go get your food and your time is limited. So when you're consuming your food that way, it makes you feel sluggish because now your digestive system is just like hit like a ton of bricks, just boom, here we go, full of food, instead of just allowing it to just slightly, a little bit at a time, breaking down chunks and chunks. So it energizes you more when you take the time to really enjoy and indulge in chewing your food. So it slows down when you chew your food. It not only slows down your eating, but the grinding of your food, the nutrients get absorbed because you really got to chew and chew out the nutrients in your food versus swallowing them down whole, and then your digestive system has to break it down. So that chewing process, the part that you spend actually in your mouth, allowing that food to go through the process of the saliva, taking it on and just really chewing it and enjoying it. That helps you to absorb the nutrients in the food. Okay, so you're just really breaking it down and you're squeezing everything out. So think about it like the juicing. Like when I juice, it's already in a liquid state. So my body doesn't have to work to do anything to break it down. It's already in a liquefied state. So I'm able to just drink it and the nutrients are going directly to my cells. It's the same process. If you are chewing your food slowly and just breaking it down to the smallest, pieces that you can break it down before you actually swallow, what it does is just squeezes those nutrients and those vitamins out of the food before it even goes into your digestive system. And then your digestive system does not have to work as hard as it would have if you just chew, swallow, chew, swallow, chew, swallow. In order to get in the habit of chewing, which for many of us and a new phenomenon begins, we tend to just swallow chunks without chewing because we're so fast and you think you're chewing your food, but you're like, swallow, swallow. And you're not actually chewing your food. All you did was cut it up, but you're not actually really chewing and getting to the essence of what that food is. So try chewing each bite of food, starting with your next meal for 20 to 30 times. So when you're chewing, and it seems like a lot, and it takes practice because we're so used to just eating and going. So, like I said at first, in this Western society, we're so on the go. What's next? What's next? What's next? We rarely get a chance to just kind of like, let me enjoy my food. Let me sit down and really enjoy this meal because we're already thinking about what we have to do next. So the next time you sit down for a meal, just time yourself. See if you can chew your food at least 20 or 30 times before you swallow. And you're gonna find that for one, you're gonna eat less because you're gonna get tired of chewing. You'll be like, okay, I had enough. So you're gonna eat less because you're tired of chewing. Secondly, like I said at first, you're gonna eat less because your body is gonna signal you when it's actually full, because it's actually being able. It has that lapse of time in between, and your body can really feel that I am getting full versus chunking your food down and you filling it up so fast, it doesn't even know when it's full. It's just like consuming, consuming, consuming. The same thing is like when you want to go back for seconds. So if you're the kind of person who likes to have seconds, like you have food and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go back for a second plate, you should wait at least 15 minutes between that first helping and that second helping to allow your body time to see if you're really hungry or not. So we think that I just want some more, I'm still hungry. A lot of times it's just that your body hasn't even processed the food to even get to a point to know whether or not it's hungry or not. So if you wait 15 minutes between the time um, you start your meal and to get a second dose or a second helping or second plate, you'll be much better off because you're gonna find that because you're gonna find that you are really allowing your body to see whether or not, oh, I am full, and then you might not even want that second helper. Okay, so putting your fork down and breathing between bites will help. So some people, my daughter is one example, and I always get on her about she just like constantly, but it's good. No, put your fork down and allow your body to just you take a bite, set your fork down there. Once you finish chewing that piece completely, then you pick up your fork and get another scoop. So putting your fork down between bites and also just taking a deep breath between bites, it will make a world of difference in how you consume your food. It will make a world of difference in how you consume your food. Um, when you first start doing it, it may seem like a lot, but eventually you'll get to the point to where it becomes like second nature. You're like, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm able to sit down and enjoy my meal. So you have to give yourself time to enjoy it. Close that door. You have to give yourself time to enjoy your food. So even if you only have 5 minutes to eat instead of 20 minutes, allow the act of chewing to relax you and use it like you would a meditation. So even if your time is short, still allow yourself to, and it's like you're just like connecting with your meal for one, and it becomes like a ritual or becomes like a meditation or like a um, paying homage to the food. You're like, okay, I'm going to enjoy this little bit of time that I have with my meal, and I'm going to enjoy it for what it is. Versus scarfing it down. When you scarf down, you really don't. You don't really get to enjoy your food because you really didn't even taste it. You're just you're tasting something, but you didn't get to really taste it. And a way you can test that. This is a way you can test that whether you're really tasting your food. The next time you go get fast food, go get a hamburger from McDonald's or Burger King or whatever it is, try to savor it. Like try to like just bite it, take a bite and just hmm, 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 and see if you really, really enjoy eating that burger. Just like see if do I really enjoy eating this fast food burger or am I just eating something so I won't be hungry anymore? And it's a difference. It's a difference. If you're eating a nice, let's say for example, if you go to a fancy restaurant and you find something, you taste something that's like, oh, this is so good, and you're like, and you just really able to taste the flavors of that food, that's a totally different experience from a fast food hamburger. If you try to do that same thing with a fast food hamburger, you might find yourself not even wanting fast food hamburgers anymore because it's not as savory as you would like, and it's not as filling or satisfying as you would like. So, yeah, you should try that. Um, when you take the time to chew your food, you really getting the full spectrum of the food. Like you really getting to enjoy it and getting the full texture and taste and aroma, so you really can feel it in your mouth and really kind of just have a connection with your food. Because this is something that food is to heal, food is to nourish your body. So this is something that's supposed to nourish you. So you should take some appreciation for it. It's good if you would take some appreciation for your food versus just scarfing it down and you're not really even getting the full effect of your meal. Okay? So, some chewing suggestions. Before your meal, wash your hands. Always wash your hands. Always wash your hands. Wash your hands. Close your computer, turn your television off, take your distractions out the way, put your phone away, And if you really want to connect with your meal, if you really want to meditate on your meal, if you really want to savor your meal and enjoy your meal, light a candle, play some nice music in the background. Now, I know this is not something you can do every day because life has its own demands, but just sometimes, just think about that. If you just light a candle and just the lighting of the candle itself and playing music in the background is going to help you to automatically just bring yourself down. So you set an ambiance, which helps you to be able to better enjoy your food. When you're enjoying your food, you're really getting the nutrients out of your food. When you're really getting the nutrients out of your food, you're giving your body the fuel that it needs versus just trying to fill your belly. Okay? Um, do a little body check. Just like kind of sit still and just kind of like listen to your body. Like, how am I feeling right now? And that's just a good practice to do all the time. Just at least every once in a while, just kind of like just sit with your hands flat, feet flat on the floor, and just take a body scan. Okay, what am I feeling? Am I feeling any pains? Am I feeling any aches? Um, what are my thoughts? Just kind of check in with your body. Because we do so much moving, we're so fast, we got so much going on that a lot of times we don't check in with our bodies until guess what? There's a major pain. Your back is out, your neck is crooked, your knee is aching. But sometimes if you take the time in advance to just kind of like check in with your body, you can feel those little slight kinks and start working on them before they become something that's too big to handle or just too painful to deal with. Okay? Give gratitude to your body for the meal it's about to digest. So give gratitude to your body. This is your temple. You're getting ready to consume something and give your body something as fuel for your body. So you want to make sure that you give gratitude to your body as you're taking in your meal. Also, set your timer for 20 minutes or as much time as you have, but at least 20 minutes. Try to spend a whole entire 20 minutes eating. I know sometimes we eat and it may be 15 minutes, 10 minutes. Try to give yourself a whole entire 20 minutes. And it seems like a long time, but you need that. Your body needs that. Your body would appreciate if you take that time to just really indulge and give it just that undivided attention, giving your body that undivided attention for that amount of time. Okay? So that's before your meal. Before your meal, wash your hands, shut down your distractions, light a candle, play some music if you're able to, do a little quick body scan, check in with your body and just see where you are. Give yourself gratitude. Thank your body for your meal. That can be your prayer, just a little meditation, and just a little thank you, God, before your meal. Set a timer for about 20 minutes to allow your body to have as much time as it needs to really enjoy your food. Okay? So during your meal, breathe. When you're eating between bites, take a breath. Like take time to breathe. If you take time to breathe, you're able to really hone in on what you're doing at the moment. It just brings you into the present. Just breathing and taking the opportunity to breathe just brings you into the present moment. So versus just eating and you're not even breathing. You're breathing because you're living, but you're not just hmm. You're really not getting a chance to really connect with your food and really being present in the moment with your meal. Okay? Take a bite of food, put your fork down. When you take your first bite, put your fork down. If you hold your fork, you're more likely to just continue to scarf. Take your bite, set your fork down. Chew 20 to 30 times. Try to chew your meal, chew your food 20 to 30 times. The saliva is going to work up, the digestion is going to start in your mouth. When the digestion starts in your mouth, guess what? It's going to help you prevent that belly bloat. It's going to help you prevent that acid reflux. It's going to help you prevent that heartburn because you're already breaking it down and your body doesn't have to work so hard to continue to break your food down. Okay? Swallow. Take another breath, pick up your fork, eat another bite, set it down again, and do it all over again. So it's a process. Take a breath, take a bite, put your fork down, chew 20 to 30 times. Allow yourself to really get that food broken down before you swallow it. Swallow, pick your fork up, and do it all over again. It's going to allow your digestive system to not be so stressed. Your digestive system gets so stressed out when we eat so fast, it just stresses our digestive system out. So when you do that and you take the time to really connect with your food, your digestive system is able to relax. It knows that it's eating, but it also knows that it doesn't have to just churn, 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 churn to try to break it down. So make sure that you are indulging in the moment of your food. Eating the food is like a ritual. It's like a paying homage to your body. So that's why it's important to eat the right things as well. Because if you're eating a healthy meal, if you're eating a meal that's colorful and you got the rainbow, you got your vegetables, you have, maybe a small protein and you have maybe a small grain, but your plate is full of good things, that's how you're going to really just really pay homage to your body. Another thing is that you should only be eating until you're 80% full. So 80% full should be your goal. You should not be eating and try to eat until you're 100% full. You should not be trying to stuff my body to where you just like, oh, I'm full. That was good, man. I'm full. That's not good because that lets you know that your digestive system is stressing. It's stressed because it has to now work to churn to break down, and then that's what causes belly bloat. That's what causes constipation. That's what causes all these other digestive issues that we have, all these gut issues, because our bodies are working so hard to try to digest food, and it depletes your energy because your energy is going towards the breaking down of your food versus food being your fuel, it's your anchor because now your digestive system has to work to break down this food. It's tied down, it's full, and it wants to do what? I need to rest. Okay, so 80%. That's you should be shooting for 80% full. That should be your cutoff point, and then allow your body to rest at least 15 minutes. And if you feel like okay, I can eat a little bit more, then at that time go back and you can really see are you overeating, and because this should help you with your overeating, because you're like okay, I'm giving myself time to really enjoy my food, and then I'm also resting in between, so it should prevent you from overeating and overindulging. Okay. And I know that, like, for example, my husband, for example, he likes to go back for seconds just because it's good. Not because he's still hungry, but just because the food tastes good. But that's the part of the chewing and savoring your food. You get to enjoy every good moment of eating your food, and you don't have to get so stuffed, and you don't have to go back for seconds, hence overindulging. Okay? After your meal, share what you appreciate about your meal. Even if you're dining alone, think about, man, that whatever your appreciation for, oh, that soup was so flavorful, or oh, that bread was so crispy. It's just whatever your appreciation was for your food, just share it. Even if you're down alone, just kind of like say to yourself, man, that was so good. Just kind of find what you can appreciate. And that goes back to my fast food example. Most of the time if you're eating fast food, there's really nothing to appreciate because it's just fast food. When you really fueling your body and giving your body those nutrients, that's when you can have that true appreciation for your food. Okay, so clear your dishes, wash them, and you can take a little walk, or just kind of move around a little bit. Like, don't just sit down immediately after eating. Just kind of walk around. You can go outside and take a nice little walk in nature, or just kind of move around your house, not just sitting down or laying down. Laying down is the worst. After you eat, laying down right after you eat is definitely the worst because your body is fighting so hard to digest. It interrupts your sleep. which causes you to be sluggish in the morning, causes you to be sluggish the next day. So those are my tips. Before you eat, do those things, pay homage, wash your hands, shut down. During your meal, you breathe, take a bite, set your utensil down, swallow, and you just repeat. After your meal, show appreciation, clear your dishes, and take a little walk, okay? Or just keep your body moving. So, tips for sensual eating. Sensual eating. Did y'all know eating can be sensual? Yes. Sight, smell, touch, environment, texture, and pampering yourself. So, sight, the rainbow. Your plate should be colorful. Your plate should have all types of colors. So, try to put the rainbow on your plate. Different vegetables. You might have a sweet potato and a kale and maybe your protein and maybe some beets. Try to make your plate colorful. So when you look at it, it's like the presentation, and you're getting that nature's bounty, and it makes you excited about eating this meal because A, it's going to fuel your body and you're going to get the nutrients that you need, and then B, you know that it's going to be good and it's good for you and it came from the source versus being processed. Okay, so sight, enjoy your food, look at it and like, okay. So you know how like people were, especially when we started first doing social media, everybody would take pictures of their food. Oh, it's so beautiful, it looks so good. The same thing. When you get your food, just enjoy the sight of it. Okay. Smell. Bring your food close to your nose. Just smell it. So this is also giving your body time to process the fact that we're getting ready to do something good for it. So when you smell your food, it just kind of like encapsulates you. It makes you want to eat. It kind of gets your saliva going. It smells good. It feels good. So it kind of gets your juices flowing and you're ready to eat it. So just take time to smell your food. It will make it more palatable as well. It make it taste better because you already got the sense in your nose, and your nose is like, yes, this food is going to be awesome. So you're already going into it with a sense of this is going to be some good food. Touch. What's the texture of your food, of your utensils, or the napkins that you're using? So kind of like really connecting with your environment around your meal. So what kind of texture do I have? Crunchy? Do I have soft? Do I have gummy? Do I have sticky? Like what kind of food do you have? Do you have whatever it is? Just look at the texture and kind of enjoy that process. What am I eating with? You know what I'm saying? So that's even important. What am I eating with? Do I have my napkin? Am I prepared? So that's the touch part. Your environment. When you're eating, it should be like a setting a stage. Everything should be think like when you go to a fancy restaurant. They have the tablecloths, they have the candles, they have maybe music in the bag. They have everything set up, the glasses, and everything looks so nice, and you are more likely to enjoy your meal. You can bring that same experience into your home so you can enjoy your meal at home. It can be the same way without spending the fancy money out. Prepare your meal and set the stage for it. Make a nice plate for your salad. Put a little side plate for your bread. Have your little main plate in the middle. Set yourself up so when you look at it, you setting the tone to know that I'm getting ready to enjoy this meal and it's gonna be great. Okay? The texture. When you're chewing your food, you really get the texture of your food. You really get to know, okay, I like this. And you can kind of feel it and just kind of and really enjoy and be connected and be in the moment with your food. So I know that some people don't like certain textures. Like some people don't like, let's say, for example, oatmeal or grits or something because of the texture. So all food has its own texture. So do I enjoy crunchy? Do I enjoy soft? Do I enjoy whatever the texture is? So it's kind of like hone in on those things and then pamper yourself. You might think, okay, I'm here by myself. It's just me. What am I pampering? Just pamper yourself. Just it's you. Who's better to treat you than you? So make it luxurious. It doesn't have to be a hot date that you're on to enjoy your food. You don't have to be with anybody else to enjoy your food. But if you're with your family, give them an experience. Kids will love it. Your kids will probably eat more healthy foods if you set the tone, if you set the plate and really set it up and make it like this is our haven. This is the food, the meal that we're about to partake in. They probably be more interested in trying the foods on their plate. And even if you're by yourself, like I say, just enjoy yourself. What better person to treat you than you? So it's a part of self care. Okay. So these are my tips on chewing. Chewing is very important. How you eat is just important as what you eat. When you eat slowly, when you really savor your meal, when you really hone in on enjoying your food, it helps you with your digestive system. It helps you to eat less. You won't overindulge. You get to really enjoy your food. It makes it more savory. The food tastes better. The food smells better. And the overall meal experience is better. And then at the end, appreciate. Okay? So, guys, the next meal that you have, the next time you eat, try to use some of these tips and just see if there's a difference between what you normally do and what you did this time. And if you like it, make it a habit. And if you don't like it, try to make it a habit. Because the more you do a thing, the more it becomes natural and more it becomes second nature. Because it's good for your body. And that's what it's about, being healthy. And even eating healthy foods in a rush way or in a stress situation doesn't do your body any good. You're not getting the nutrients from it. So even eating healthy foods, um, and you're not just really able to enjoy that food, you're not really reaping the benefits of that food. So just something to keep in mind. All right. So I know we like to eat healthy, but I know we like to consume healthy things, but let's also chew and digest our system in a healthy way. Digest our foods in a healthy way. All right, guys. This is your girl, Health Coach Tamla, the Juice Magician, coming to you with Coach's Corner on our Thursday chat time, live at 5. This was about chewing and enjoying our food. Until next time, peace and blessings, and I will talk to you later. Drink, eat, and be well. Peace.